So next we need to talk about how do we bring in the music for this right here, which is this part right here that I'm talking to you about is the music. Well, I took out the 8 with it as well. But the music is, this is the next part, is how do we bring in the audio for this part with it as well. So I've imported everything in aside this this file right here with it. So why don't we come back to the media browser, click on media browser with it. If you click on the project module 5 dash with your name on there with it, if you expand, click on this left arrow, it expands and brings in that one piece of music I loaded for you in eCampus, and you download it and you put it into a folder called music with it. This is the track that actually is this track right here. That's where it's called A1, A2, and A3 is the track. Now, if you notice that all the other stuff I have muted, the other two track that came with the footage, I muted with an M, that's muted. So I'm just going to drag this, make sure it's in the line that you have it in with it. So let me do it over again, my apology. Hang on. Right there. Make sure it's in the A3 right now with it. So let me move this over so we can see this a little better with it. And again, this is, you might have to make some adjustment. Let's drag this across, and it's like any video recording that you would bring. And I want to find, this is the end of mine is about 2 minutes and about 2 minutes and 9.5 seconds, almost over to 2 minutes or 10 seconds with it. So I need to cut it from about right here, or what I like to do is I'll come over to the right, and I can shorten this by dragging it to finding the end of this piece of audio that I have right here. And I place my cursor with the left arrow, just push that back. There you go. Back. I gave you too long of a piece of music. So we want the duration as long as the 2 minute videos with it. I just drag, I'm going to bring it back. So you can see this is very long. I'm going to pause the video for a second. So I want to show you a quick way to do this. I'm going to cut it. So let me drag this down to about where I'm at. And you could treat this like any other audio or video with it. So right about here, right there with it. So I'm going to bring the timeline to about here. Right there. And I'm going to come in right now, Control K, cut that right there, right mouse click on it, cut. So right now, let me drag this to the beginning, click on, and let's hear what this thing sounds like. hear that. Bring in. Okay, so 2 minutes and 10 seconds, less than 3 minutes, that type of stuff with it, okay? So this is the audio with it. This concludes adding in the audio track with it. I'm not going to get into how to edit your audios with it. That's a totally separate, I'm going to leave that for a video class where you come in with it. So take a picture of this right here. I need to see the audio line in the timeline that you have, the timeline track with this right here. This is what I want you to do. You can also fade out audio as well, right? So you can come in here and take the effect side of this as well with it. And if you come in, here's your effects with it. And you could actually do audio effects right here. You could fade things out with it. So fade out, amplitude, delay, echo, filter, noise. Okay, hang on. Audio transition is what I meant to look at. So audio fade, cross fade. So if I took this down to the last one, and you can expand. Take one of these and just put it onto that right there and see what that sounds like. This is the end. Okay, so what that sounds like. See how it fades out with it? So you could do that with it. You could also do a gradual coming into it, like an audio sound coming into it, constant gain. So I would do the same thing too as well. You drop that on that track with it. Let's hear what this is. And the sound gradually gets louder. See that? Okay. So put in some audio effects, the gradual sound and all that stuff with it as well. All right. This concludes the take a screenshot of this. I need to see this as a screenshot of this, and we're almost there. Hang on. Take a screenshot of this entire with the audio track for this one.